pain is crazy, man. It's helping me out though, man. It's making me realize I got a lot to go, man. A lot to go on, man. Oh, man. Extra big love to X, man. It's all, man. All right. I need some rest, man. Really, man. I need some rest, man. I don't got no house to live in. I don't want to talk about it no more, man. Really, I don't want to talk about it no more, man.
I'm just working. I'm saying I'm just making it do what it do. I'm here. I'm just, we in Detroit. We're doing a show. Black Rob from Bad Boy. Come follow me. Take a look at your boy Black Rob. It's your man, Cal Dawson management team. My relationship with Black Rob, the rapper, signed to at Bad Boy. But I started working with Rob August of 2020. Live and direct, your man Black Rob brought you the banging hits off of Bad Boy. He brought you Whoa. He brought you many classics, That's Crazy. His verse on Let's Get It. His songs on the soundtrack of the movie Shaft. The man's a hip hop legend. No matter young cats now in the industry, a lot of y'all be talking that they old school, outdated. I didn't grow up with him. I don't got no years of history with him, so I can't tell you growing up with him in Harlem. None of that stuff. Introduced to Black Rob by a friend of mine named Robert C. Styles. I do a lot of bookings for, Cheeks, Capadonna, as well as Beans. So Rob had called me, C Styles had called me. It was like, yo, you got any room with your roster? I was like, wow, what's happening? He's like, well, Black Rob from Harlem. I said, yeah, what about him? He said, well, I got his phone number. And maybe you can do something with him. When Bad Boy was out in the early 2000s, maybe was y'all like wannabe rapper. A lot of y'all wanna be a Black Rob or G-Dep, or wanna be a Diddy, or wanna be Loon, or wanna be Mace. That was the winning team. You know what I'm saying?
That's all right.
Rob gonna talk to you a little bit, tell you what you got going on.
Talk to him, Rob. What's going on, baby? You gotta come in here and get the 411 from the R.
That's right.
So with that being said, me and Rob was on a three-way call, and we talked about like what I could do, what he's willing to do, and take it from there.
Man, you see me, man, in this situation with this cat, with my man Cal. What's his name again?
From GE Marcus. GE Films. Yeah.
Fam.
Yeah.
This is Gargantuan Entertainment, known as GE Films. My name is Marcus.
Yeah.
Fam.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, got me doing some things with this man right here, and he was working him, and hopefully, man, I get to be like more regular.
Already.
We was in Detroit, Michigan. I was called by one of my partners, Cal Dawson.
Well, Detroit feeling you right now. Show no, so they got you out here. What you got going on tonight?
Oh man, we got this thing in this spot, man. We just came from. Look good, but it's outside.
That's the phase they in. So that's the dedication. They still want them. They want them out here off top in a phase 2.
That's crazy, right? You know what I mean? But hey, man, if B's going out there, I'm going out there.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? So that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's Black Rob. But Black Rob, like, after this, I'm going to see Puff. I want y'all to know that.
That's right.
After this, I'm going to see Puffy.
That's right.
Who knows what I'm going to be doing? Album, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You already know Puffy. You know how that is.
And that's it, man. That's
What's
basically what I'm doing, man. I'm not doing nothing. I just need some money so I can survive, man.
Absolutely.
That's it, man.
The legend supposed to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not doing nothing too crazy. You know, but I want to tell the little youngsters, man, you know what I'm saying, man, keep it up. If you trying to be like somebody like, you know, Black Rob,
Right.
or you know, Jada Kiss or something like, you know what I mean?
That's right.
Yo, they take hard work. You think I just be, you know what I'm saying? Look at me, like, you know what I'm saying? You think I just be playing?
Yeah.
Like this is just, but that's just how I take it. When I first came in here, I had it like that. Just, and you know what I'm saying? I flow crazy. So you know what I'm saying? It was like it just came to me.
That's right.
You might not be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? You might have to, you know what I'm saying, fly straight. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if you trying to do it, keep it up, man. I ain't the one to tell a nigga don't do it.
That's right.
Hey man, keep it up, man. That's
Keep
all
doing
I
what
can
you
say.
do. That's what the
Keep
OG
doing
said.
what you do.
That's right. That's what's up, y'all. Here live in Living Color with Black Rob right here.
That's right, man.
Up close and personal.
Chomping this
GE
this good
Films,
green.
Kyle Dawson.
Yeah,
My man doing what he doing.
Get a good look at this good green, man.
Already.
Oh man, I don't even want
Already.
I don't even want to pour it out, man.
Yeah, man, he doing this thing. So we're gonna sign out with that, big bro.
Yeah.
Black Rob was an incredible individual outside of the music world. We're speaking about a generous man that was that's been through it all. You know, the same thing that these kids are portraying that they lived through and been through. This man actually did it, done it. You know.
Yeah, we went to Core Radio for an interview and a performance, and then after that, we went to Views Bar and Grill on Grand River. My man B on that Buffalo. You know, Big 50, she came out there. So it was a good time because, you know, it was Black Rob, Beanie Siegel, Mackie, DJ Mackie was there. You know, GE, CEO GE, he was there. Myself, you know, we was having a good time.
So after the Core Radio interview, you know, I jumped in the SUV with Black Rob, Beanie Siegel, and we went to a club, you know what I'm saying? Me, you know, Cal Dawson, Show, you know what I'm saying, Beanie Siegel, all of us, we crashed the party, man. There was so much love, you know, they was playing Beanie records, they were playing Black Rob records like whoa, you know what I'm saying? We were just in the building hanging out, having fun, you know. Black Rob was doing his thing, he was just laid back, he wasn't saying much, he was just smoking on trees, and you know, I really enjoyed that experience, and that's the first time I met Black Rob.
Then we went to Club View, Big 50, legendary Big 50 from Detroit, Michigan, female boss. We had a good time. Rob got up, took care of his business. Beans took care of his business. And during that whole interview they did and the show they did, I was able to look at how I would want to be involved with Black Rob and Beans, because I seen the idea that Cal was managing was a great idea, and I seen how sincere and honest Cal was to his artists and his management. So
I got Black Rob booked a lot of other shows as well, previous, prior to that October event. What up? We in the lobby, about to leave Detroit, you know what I mean? Man, Black Rob right here. Harlem's finest right here, you know, he brought you all them classic joints, you know. Came out to Detroit and showed them love, we had a good time. He's coming back. He's in the cut right now, though, but, you know, the man's official. His pin game is crazy.
Crazy. Ron, how you enjoyed yourself last night, man, in Detroit?
Man, I loved it, man. Plenty cheaper.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's plenty cheaper. And I love that. Wherever I go,
That's right.
plenty cheaper, man. I have a beautiful time.
All
My
right.
man Tim, yeah. Axel. Plenty cheaper, right, Tim?
Already. So yeah, y'all, Black Rod wearing that GE gear. We appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Legend in the game, man. Y'all always remember that.
Definitely,
This
man.
brother's a real talent and a real man, man. I had a pleasure and honor of hanging out with you last night, man.
Right.
It's an honor, man.
Oh, man, it's an honor, my honor, man.
Already.
I like hanging with you, man. You're a big dude, man.
That's what's up, man. Enjoy yourself, man. Safe trip, huh?
All right, man.
All right, bet.
One love.
When he got sick and people didn't know he was sick, I knew it. But that wasn't for me to say. Motherfuckers asked me, hey, man, what's up with your man? No, he good. He good. If I had to rush him out of the mother, if I saw him getting sick, if I saw that he wasn't feeling well, I would pull him out of spots. Even times when he wanted to stay there, oh, no, I'm good. I'm like, bruh, look, I'm looking at you. I would have to come up with some shit like, hey, look, I just hooked up with these 2 girls, these 3 girls, come on. But I would do that, and he realized at that time that I was somebody that was valuable. You know, because I really gave a fuck, you know, but that's what country motherfuckers, we do.
You know, so it's crazy, right? Because you know, he got booked in Atlanta, Georgia for All-Star Weekend in March. And I got him booked, Mr. Cheeks, as well as Beanie Siegel. So when Black Rod came down from New York to Atlanta, you know, we like, who would have known, like, you know what I mean? Like, this was just like his last days. You know, so.
That's it, baby, man. This crib is real. I need you to give me a haircut, man.
Oh, hey, already, I'm already.
Yeah, he need a haircut.
Just try to, man.
Yeah, you can get him laced up. Get him laced up.
Every celebrity that you could think of was in the city of Atlanta March 5th. My partner Big Show had brought Black Rod down for an event, you know, amongst other people like Rennie Rucci. Show brought motherfucking Beanie Siegel. He brought Benzino. You know, he brought a motherfucking house. He brought the whole motherfucking cluster of celebrities in the building. So Black Rod was one of those brothers that he brought.
You know, going to his hotel, then he traveled to the venue. You know, he was at La Vie.
He came in the event, and it was a day party at that time. And Rob came and killed him. He did a hell of a job, put on a hell of a show. All the, you know, vintage hip hop heads came out. That was, you know, out in the early 2000s, late 90s music. Hip hop came out to support him. It was a big thing. Rob did his thing.
Whoa was a very, very big record for him, and I was proud because I was there at that moment.
That Friday, he got a text message from his cousin, a female that he was staying with in Harlem. She texted him like, you know, wherever you at, you need to stay there, don't come back here, blah, 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 blah.
This shit is crazy. This shit is hard, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no house to live in, except probably, man, a apartment, man, for me and my man be trying to get together, man. I'm telling you, man, this shit is strange. It's hard, man. You know what I'm saying?
When I picked him up, he looked at me, he said, bro, he said, man, I ain't want to leave. I said, why you didn't want to leave? I said, I got your ticket ready, the plane ready, you know, gonna be leaving in a couple of hours. He said, I want to stick around for Beans. I want to see Beans perform. You know, it's his birthday. So I was like, okay, cool. And I said, if that's what you want to do, let me call Cal. I called Cal, told him, you know, what it was. And Cal said, if you want to stay, we'll let him stay. We just got to get him another room because it was hard to get room at the time. So we ended up calling Goldmouth. And Goldmouth was able to find a room for him.
Not believe in the situation he's really in because it didn't make any sense. But every show that he had to go to, that his other family member was there. Oh, Rob was the cleanest motherfucker there. Right, oh, you go to the office. Oh, yo, Rob, go to the office, get your jackets and get you this and get you that. And, you know, go to this store and you got a credit here. But again, after the fucking lights go off, who gives a fuck about Rob?
So, you know, Rob had showed me the text in his phone. He was like, look, it's like the second time she's doing this shit. My health is not up to par.
I mean, I've been dealing with this man for 5 years. Damn. 4 strokes.
I was like, yo, man, what you want to do? I mean, like, Rob was like, no, I'm gonna stay down here. You know what I mean? I ain't going back to New York. He's like, yo, F that. You know, I'm gonna stay down here in Georgia, Atlanta. His son is down here with him, Little Rob. Little Rob had left, went back to New York with his friend or his cousin, somebody like that. So Black Rob stayed down here.
Yeah, I need some rest, man. Really, man. I need some rest, man. My side is killing me. Man. Oh, shit. I don't want to talk about it no more, man. Really, I don't want to talk about it no more, man.
So, it was crazy because the next day I got a call from his son, Rob Lowe. He was like, Goldmouth, man, I need you to help my daddy out. I'm like, what you mean help your daddy out? And he was like, man, you know, we gotta go back to New York, but he can't go back with us. So, you know, the shit ain't really make a lot of sense to me at the time. I'm like, what the fuck you mean he can't go back with y'all? You know, he lived in New York with y'all. So he like, nah, man, you know, he having some problems with my people, you know, with our family and shit, and they don't want him back up there. I'm like, what the fuck? So what I supposed to do? He like, man, if you can, you know, try to help my daddy find somewhere to stay up here, or get him a hotel room for a few days until he can, you know, get it together. So I'm like, all right, shit, you know, that shit was weird to me, you know what I'm saying? Because how the fuck, you know, y'all ain't letting this legend go back home? But evidently, you know what I'm saying, he had problems at the crib, so I'm like, fuck, man, I can't leave him down here in Atlanta, Georgia. So first thing I did, I called my partner, Cal Dawson. I was trying to figure out, because, you know, at the time, Cal was managing Black Rod, you know, getting him shows, so on and so forth. So my first instinct was to call, you know, the person that had more knowledge and more information pertaining to this individual than I have.
Another individual, right, named Goldmouth, he had took Black Rob, called him up. I was like, you know, Black Rob basically kind of like, you know, he said he ain't got nowhere to go up in New York. He want to stay down here. So Goldmouth had picked Black Rob up and took him to a hotel out there, I think Stockbridge, Georgia, somewhere. You know, so Rob was out there for like maybe about, he booked him for a hotel for like a week.
So while I was calling Cal, Black Rob was hitting me up on the other line. He like, go, man, I'm stuck at the hotel, man. I'm gonna be at my son, I'm leaving me. So, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got nowhere to go, but I'm just in Atlanta, Georgia. I know people here, but I need you to help me out. You know, help me, you know, get me a hotel until I can, you know, get situated. So I'm like, all right, ain't no pressure, I'm coming through. Just drop the location. So he gave me the address. And when I went to pick him up, you know, he was standing outside the hotel. He had his bags and shit like that, you know, already, you know, out here in the front. So I'm like, nigga, get in. So, you know, I felt like it was an honor for me to be able to come through to get a brother some assistance. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking at that shit in no fucked up way. I'm like, shit, it's an honor. So I jump out, you know, all enthusiastic. What's up, Rob? We link up, we hug, you know what I'm saying? We put the bags in the trunk, So he like, man, come on, let's find. I'm like, let's find a room for you. So being that I stayed, you know, in the Jonesboro area, I said, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and get him a hotel in the Jonesboro area. So I went, you know, to the hotel and got it for him, and you know, at the time, you know, I thought, you know, he had some money and shit. So when we got to the check-in register at the hotel, he informed me that, you know, he really ain't have enough money to pay for a whole week. So, you know, I had to, you know, put the rest of the money up. You know, it was kind of strange because I didn't know his financial situation. I didn't know how dire his health was at the time. All I know is that, you know, this is a motherfucking legend, a brother I've been looking up to my whole life. I don't give a fuck. I'm not finna leave him out here fucked up because I know he wouldn't do it to me. And that's what I did. You know, I went in for that. You know, I ain't going this shit to be for no clout, to be able to get no recognition for it. You know, the brother was in a fucked up predicament, and I was in a healthy financial predicament at the time. And I felt like, you know, I'm gonna do what any real nigga do. You know what I'm saying? That's give a helping hand to a brother that needed it. You know what I'm saying? And so I ended up getting a hotel for him for almost a week at that time.
I think within that week, like this third or fourth day there, you know, Rob started swelling up because, you know, you're on dialysis. So Goldmark told me, like, yo, you know, I mean, you know, having my man go drop some Black Rob off some food and stuff like that, you know, burgers and stuff like that, and stuff, things they like to eat. And, you know, went to the room, he ain't eating it. I mean, the food was still there. So, you know, maybe because of his health, reason why his issues, maybe Rob didn't have no appetite. So then, you know, he started, you know, swelling up.
And at that time, you could see that his health wasn't as great because we did know he was having, you know, his kidney issues with his diabetes. And he wasn't doing the best at eating the way he was properly supposed to be eating. Rob was doing, you know, eating the wrong foods. And Cal, I would see how Cal would talk to him and try to get him to be on point because, you know, it wasn't healthy for him.
You know, for like almost 3 days straight, I was going to the hotel, having my people bringing them hamburgers and shit like that. And, you know, it had dawned on me that he had been to dialysis and since he had been up here in Atlanta. And so immediately, I got my people to jump on it. You know, Stacy was like, we gotta find a dialysis center so Black Rob can get dialyzed because it's been, you know, a lot of days, and ain't no telling how many days it's been since he, you know, haven't had dialysis when he was in New York. So now, you know, this shit is like, so I'm steady asking him, man, how you feeling? He like, nah, I'm feeling good. But when I went in the hotel room, I realized that all of these days of burgers had been stacking up. He hadn't been eating. So I'm like, man, what the fuck, bro? You ain't been eating all this motherfucking hamburger, all these hamburgers you've been buying. They just sit here. So he like, nah, man, I can't really eat. I ain't got no appetite, you know. So that was an indication that he really needed to be dialyzed.
So I told him, I said, no, call the ambulance. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, go to the hospital. You know what I mean? So they called the ambulance, and Black Rock ended up being in what's that hospital name? Wellstar Hospital in Atlanta, Georgia. And he was in the hospital for like, say about 5-6 days.
And I mean, soon as she brought him through the front door and explained to the hospital people what was going on, they immediately admitted him in the hospital. They was like, man, this guy's on the verge of dying. Like he got so much toxins in his blood, so on and so forth. Because originally I thought they was just gonna, you know, he was gonna stay up there for a few hours and they was gonna, you know, dialyze him and let him out. But kind of, you know, on this particular hospital visit, Rob ended up standing there like a week, man. These people had to do so much stuff to his body because his body was full of toxins, it was full of poison.
A friend of Rob that Rob was dealing with, this dude who got a juice bar in Atlanta, Georgia, he picked back Rob up from the hospital and brought him to his juice bar. So, and this guy that picked him up, right, dude name was Rob. You know, he knew Rob, he used to live together, Rob was at his crib. So I'm like, if that's your friend, like you got history with him, like, you know, Why you ain't let the man stay at your crib? You live in Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, but I guess, you know, the dude Rob didn't want to be bothered with Rob, you know what I mean? He wanted responsibility, you know, catering to him. And, you know, he just like, yo, I got Rob here at the juice bar, I'm gonna pick him up. So I shot over there to his juice bar, picked Rob up, and I took Rob to Cricket House. And Cricket lived out there in Fayetteville, Georgia.
Hey, well, everybody, I'm one badass drummer. Like I said before, you know, I'm the one Black Rob was staying with. Pretty much when I first met him, I didn't know about his situation as far as like with the dialysis and things. You know, my man Black from New York had gave me a call and explained to me the situation that he was down here with Cal, you know, saying he didn't have anywhere to go. So I just told him to come, you know, bring him here. And I got him. So the night he came here, it was probably around maybe 10 o'clock. Cal had brought him through, and I looked at him, and you know, I could see that he'd been going through something. Like I said in my previous interviews, he looked broken. So came in, we introduced ourselves to each other. You know, I told him about how the show went. He wasn't able to make it, because that's how I ended up with him in the first place. I was actually supposed to do a show with him, and he was hospitalized the first time. This was the first time he was hospitalized. So when he got out, like I said, the situation was he didn't have anywhere to go, and that's how he ended up with me.
You know, you're gonna see footage when he got out of the hospital. The first day he went to Cricket House, you know, talking on the phone, you know, and he just was like, you know, trying to live his life. So you trying to, you know, get him help as far as like medical conditions.
Yeah, I'm coming to see you at that video too, man.
Who you on the phone with? From what, Goody Mark?
That first night, you know, after Cal and left, thing, you know, it was just me and him, and I remember him saying that he wanted to get a haircut. So I called my homegirl Sarita, who's also an artist, but she also does hair too. And I took him down there in Union City, and we started working on him right away.
Who you be?
One badass drummer.
One badass drummer doing what?
Playing drums for all the celebrities in Atlanta, all the way to New York, Florida. Check me out, One Big World.
Who you got over here? Who over here with you?
My brother BR, Black Rob.
Mr. Woe Man.
That's it, baby, man. This crib is real. I need you to give me a haircut, man.
Oh, hey, I'm already.
Yeah, he need a haircut.
Just try to, man.
Yeah, he can get him laced up. Get him laced up.
You know, she dyed him up. He had great spots in his head. And, his whole beard was great, almost white, and you could just see him coming to life as she was hooking him up. We was playing his music, you know, just cheering him up. And I had my nephews come down and Google him and listen to some of the stuff, and it was just a great night. From that night on, man, we just bonded right away.
You know, he got out of the hospital, he called me. I had a lot of his clothes and stuff with me because when he got admitted to the hospital from the hotel room, he had all of his belongings still in the hotel. So, you know, as a real comrade in the struggle, I came through, picked up his clothes, you know what I'm saying, make sure that, you know, nobody stole his shit, because he had fly-ass clothes. This Black Rob we talking about. I mean, he always had a fly-ass dress code. He was a fly-ass dude to his dying day. So I went and got all his clothes, I secured them, took them to my house, made sure, you know, everything was good. All the money that he had left at the room, you know, he had a couple hundreds, about $200-300. It wasn't really much that he had accumulated through the last couple of days. I got those $200-300, and when he got out of the hospital, he's like, "Go, my man, come pick me up." So I immediately went to a location that he had given me, where him and the brother, the badass drummer Cricket, was at. And when I got over there with all his clothes, he was like, "Man, I want to hang out with you, go, my man. I want to roll with you." So I'm like, "Cool. Well, we're gonna give since your new location, since you'll be staying with Cricket."
As time went on, you know, he was here explaining to me more about his situation, you know, his living situation, and the dialysis part. He was telling me he had to go 3 times a week, and I was under the impression that, you know, someone was gonna come get him and take him, but apparently it didn't happen. he didn't know where to go because with his mental condition, you know, from strokes and things, he couldn't remember things sometimes. So I didn't know where to take him anyway. I didn't know nothing.
And this situation happened again. You know, Black Rob started swelling up over at his crib. Cricket called me, was like, you know, he ain't looking too good, you know. So Cricket called the ambulance and they picked him up and took him to Piedmont Fayetteville. So from Piedmont Fayetteville, Rob was in there for a few days. I went to go see him, and he had needed some type of surgery that he needed. They couldn't do there at that hospital, so they transferred him from Fayetteville, Piedmont to Piedmont, Atlanta. I mean, so when Rob got to Piedmont, Atlanta, that's the day DMX had passed away. I went to go see Rob at the hospital, and I'm the one that, you know, took the video footage of Rob in the hospital room and went viral. But the reason why I did that because, you know, the man needed, like, you know, medical, like, needed help, you know, financially needed help. That was beyond me.
What's up, man? What's going on? I don't know what the pain is. The pain is crazy, man. It's helping me out though, man. It's making me realize I got a lot to go, man. A lot to go on, man. Oh, man.
How you feel about X?
I mean, I feel everything about X, man. X One Love, man. Positive. X to big love to X, man. It's all, man. All right.
Another part, you know, like when the video went viral, him being in bed, he said a part about, you know, he didn't know where the pain was coming from, but it's helping him. I'm the only one that knew what he meant by that. I'm not trying to downplay Cal. I knew Cal didn't know what he's talking about either. But like I said, I was in touch with the nurses. I got all his medical records. I have them here right now. But the reason he said that he was in pain, but it was helping him, was they had put a needle in him, inside in his chest, all the way to his lungs, to get the fluid out. So that's why it was hurting, but it also was helping him. He didn't know himself, you know, like I said, because his mind would come and go. But when I saw that, when I saw that video, I knew exactly what was going on right there.
And so a few people have reached out. You know, the video went viral. Some people was mad about, yo, why he do that? Why he showing Black Rob on that stage and this, that, and the third. And you know, people had their comments, but it's like, you know, closed mouth don't get fed. So we want to keep it hush hush, and he's still been, you know, in a position like it's been fucked up. So with that being said, yeah, I shot the video and put it out there for him to get help.
Cal Dawson had released a tape of him in the hospital bed, and a lot of people from the hip hop community who was concerned about the brother started coming out of the woodworks. You know, they started this GoFundMe, Black Rob, you know, this, you know, charity thing. Everybody wanted to collaborate, come together and help Black Rob out.
I got to actually see him at the height of his career, and that was it was short-lived to me because of, you know, once you get inside the fold and inside, see, a lot of people can look from the outside, but they don't really understand what's going on inside. So once I got a chance to see what was going on inside, you know, it took another turn of events in me.
Hey, what's up? Anthony Hamilton here. Black Rob, get well, man. We love you. Praying for you, brother.
Yo, it's your boy Philadelphia Freeway. I want to send love to my boy Black Rob. You know, he going through the same situation I was going through with the kidney issues and everything. Bro, stay strong. Listen to what them doctors say. Make sure you go to your dialysis treatment. And I need everybody to show him some love and support, because when you're going through any struggle, the main thing that helps you get through is God and support. Holla at your boy.
Let me go. DJ Self took the video off my Instagram. He posted on his page. And, you know, a gentleman that's highly respected in the industry, he called DJ Self, and Self called me and was like, yo, such as want to help, you know, Black Rob, like, what he need? So I said, well, he needs, you know, he needs his own place, and he needs to get transportation back and forth to, you know, dialysis. I mean, he didn't need much. You know what I mean? He didn't need a lot. You know what I mean? So the conversation went, the guy was gonna send, 10 to 20,000. He was like, well, send us your bank information, your name and stuff. We working on it. But in the midst of that, somebody out in California, producer, he started a GoFundMe program in which that I reached out to that guy. And he said that he had reached out to Black Rob on Instagram. Black Rob was running Instagram. Someone else was running Instagram who Rob was doing business with previous to that. So when I got in contact with that guy, me and was talking, and then the other individual, Mark Curry, put himself in the loop and reached out to this guy. Next thing you know, Mark Curry name being on there as the beneficiary. I guess Mark Curry told the guy, yo, don't deal with Cal, just deal with me, and all this other nonsense, which, Mark Curry became an opportunist in this whole situation.
This right here.
My thing is this. He said, me, you, and WAP. That's what he said.
That's it.
I'm not saying that. He said that.
Oh, WAP is definitely
he
a part
said
of
me.
it.
He said
WAP
me,
is
you, and WAP.
definitely-
Anything outside.
So, with that being said, the money that, the high-ranking individual reached out to DJ Self, he never sent the money through because he seen the GoFundMe program. Black Rob didn't want no GoFundMe program. He didn't want no GoFundMe account, none of that. So when he came out the hospital, it's gonna be footage showing that, it was muted. Goldmouth was using his phone and recording it. It was a conversation that happened with Mark Curry and Black Rob walking back and forth. He was basically telling him, I don't want no GoFundMe program. I don't know what this dude talking about, but he talking about, he trying to hear that. And Rob walked away from him, walking towards Goldmouth when he was on the camera.
You got people that are in positions to make their whole team shine in front of a spotlight. And as soon as the lights go off, we'll walk the fuck away from them like they don't even know who the fuck they are. And the position, and that's why I knew Rob really fucked with me as a brother, because of the simple fact, when shit ain't really like people say it is, they don't let people see that. They don't bring people inside their homes, and they don't stay in but a one-bedroom apartment. After having so much fucking success and so much hype and this and that about a person, but don't even own a car. You ran with the best of the game, and right-hand man to this man and that man, and you don't own a car, and you live in a fucking one bed. They don't bring people in and let people see shit like that.
He called me. He like, go my man, come get me. I'm like, where you at? He like, I'm downtown at a hotel. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really know where I'm at. Because, when I got the location, and he was downtown, I think at the Spring Hill Hotel. So when I got there, all he wanted to do was just kick it. He like, man, come on, man, come, let me jump in the car with you. I'm like, come on, let's go, let's ride. He like, man, you got some weed? I'm like, hell yeah, I got some weed. He always wanted to smoke, stay medicated, you know what I'm saying? That was his medication. And it was okay with me because that's what he wanted to do.
Rob. Get the weed. I rolled it blunt, huh? Want to smoke it? We got to get out. Let's do it. See my nigga, say what up, Rock?
What, baby?
Hey. We out here getting it in the A-Town.
He wanted to go to the mall. He had big stacks of money in his pocket and shit. He was happy. He was, living a life, eating hamburgers and being the person who he was. And after we left the mall, we went to a little plaza, a Nike outlet. He put that shit on. He was fresh, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't tell him nothing. He was bobbing, listening to music in the car.
The guy I used to work for, the label he was signed to, reached out and wanted to know, who the hotel name is in. So I told them that, it was told that, the room's in Cal Dawson name, and that individual he paid for, extended for another 2 weeks. I guess that was a grace period for him to get something situated for a Black Rob. So Goldmouth, he was coming by the hotel picking Rob up, and took him to when Rob was feeling good, took him to an amusement park.
Me, him, and my wife Stacy, we was just riding, and we was over by the Cumberland Mall, and he was energetic. It was as if he just wanted to enjoy his life, and he seen the circus. They was having a big fair of circus over there next to the Cumberland Mall, and then when he saw it, he lit up like a light, like a chandelier. He was like, "Go out, Stacy, y'all stop, man. Let's go over there and hang out at the circus." I'm like, "Man, you can't be going to no motherfucking circus, man." He like, "Man, I'm telling you, bro, I'm good. I can go to a circus. I want to go." And then he was acting, this shit reminded me of a child, a kid seeing the circus and wanting to just go hang out. And it was very, very, inciting. You know what I'm saying? He was so excited. It was like a very insightful piece for me as well, because I'm like, "Man, what the fuck your old ass finna do at a circus? This is for the kid." He like, "Man, fuck that, I'm going over here." So I'm like, "All right, come on." So we pull over there and we park.
Standing in line, so they both were kind of, oblivious to how this thing worked. Like, okay, we gotta pay to get in. I'm like, "Nah, you actually walk in, and if we want to ride rides, and we'll pay for tickets to ride the rides, and we can play games, and we can eat, and such and such." And so they like, "Oh, okay, well that's cool." So we walk in, and the first thing that we decide to do is play some games. So when we walk over, they're throwing the darts at the balloons. So we're over there, and Amir and him, they throwing the darts at the balloons. I mean, having a good time. They winning.
So we go inside of the circles, and we playing darts. He's shooting the darts. He teasing the dude, acting like he was gonna hit him with the dart. And the man was going all the way to the edge, and Black Rob was slowly walking down there.
Go ahead, Rob, shoot that bitch. Rob, turn up, man. Oh, shit. You get that bitch.
Get on the biggest, the fastest motherfucking Ferris wheel ride they got in this bitch. So I'm like, "Aight, nigga."
We see the little ride, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's one of those rides that's at every carnival. It just goes around, super fast. So Rob is like, we can get on that? So I'm like, "Yeah, we can get on." So I'm looking like, "We can get on." I'm like, "Yeah, we're gonna get on, so I'm gonna go buy some tickets."
Finally, he seen a fast-ass roller coaster like Rob. He was like, "Go, my phone, I want to get on that." I'm like, "I don't know about that shit, Rob. Man, that shit there fast as fuck." He like, "Man, come on, please." I'm like, "All right, fuck it, let's do it, y'all. You gotta tell me one at a time, bitch. I'm with it."
So we continue to walk around, and we see this girl, and she's with like 3 or 4 little kids. And she's like, "Oh my God, Oh my God, it's a legend. Oh my God, y'all kids, she trying to round her kids up like y'all don't even know who y'all standing in front of. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a legend, a real legend. Can I get a picture? So she's out there, and I mean, it's like him back in his prime. He's out taking pictures with people lining their kids up. You know, people are seeing him, noticing who he is, and he's like actually taking pictures with people. So one of the kids walked up and wanted to play one of the games, and I swear he took some money out of his pocket, probably like $60, and just handed it to the boy.
Kids was walking up to him and, you know, taking pictures. They wanted to take pictures with him. He had, like I say, he had stacks of money in his pocket. And he was just, you know, giving out $20 and $40 to kids. And, you know, it was a very, very memorial time. It was one of those times, it was one of those memories that last a lifetime. And it'll be a memory that I'll forever remember for the rest of my life.
But that was what he wanted to be doing. Like, nobody asked him that. Like, he taking pictures, he passing out money. Like, it was like he was, y'all, now that I think back, it was like he knew, you know, like this is how he came in, you know, being popular, people taking pictures, you know, being able to pass money out to the kids. Like, so I'm thinking now, like, this is how he's probably gonna go out.
He was at a very, very happy point in his life. He wanted to enjoy his life. He didn't give a fuck about what nobody had to say. He didn't want nobody telling him what to do, what not to do. He wanted to live the life that he wanted to live and how he wanted to live and where he wanted to live it at, and I'm all for that shit. So he was free.
This was a Wednesday, y'all. I looked at Rob, I said, you know, all right, well, I'm gonna check on you. I'm gonna come over here, you know, just check on you, make sure you all right, you know, smoke some, hang out, whatever you wanna do. So he like, all right, cool. I give him a hug, boom, I'm out the door. That was the last time that I seen him.
That was his way of saying, you know, let me have some fun before I leave this earth. So that's one of the best experiences I have with Black Rob, and that's one of the things I always remember.
And Saturday, leaving Virginia, on my way to Maryland, pulled over, took my phone, I'm seeing like, you know, Black Rob passed away. I'm like, damn, Black Rob passed away. So then I called, you know, the lady Queen. And, you know, she was crying. So I was like, what happened? She's like, you know, me and Mark Curry went to his room to check on Rob. When we got there, they said he was laying on the floor, like he couldn't feel his legs. His legs ain't working. So they was taking him to the hospital, in which that, you know, in that matter, he should just call the ambulance 911. So they took him to one hospital, and Rob said that he didn't want to stay. He wanted to stay at that hospital, so they took him to another hospital, and he said he didn't want to stay there. They would stick needles in him. He ain't trying to do all that. Then they took him from there, took him to a juice bar, and then I guess when him sitting in the car in the back seat, I think he might have been to, you know, cardiac arrest, like his body was shutting down, and they were trying to revive him, but they rushed him to the hospital, and, you know, he's pronounced dead. And this same jerk off, you know, Mark Curry, you know, he goes on Instagram, you know, boo-hooing his crocodile tears, talking about, you know, Rob passed away, his arms, and, you know, Black Rob was in the condition that said he didn't want to stay in the hospital. Obviously, when he came in the hotel and he's on the floor to his legs is not working, it's a medical issue. Make them people, yo, nah, you gonna stay here, admit him, because that's where you need to be. And what's crazy that all these people saying that his mans, his friends, they on social media doing the most, clout chasing, you know, they point their finger at me like, I'm the bad guy.
It was it's a lot of things that caused him not to be able to cross that threshold. I'm not going to put it all on other people, because at the same time, you have to have your own will and your own determination, and you have to make up your own mind.
Yeah, this is 10 Toes Down, aka Chef. Welcome to Harlem. It's my city. Harlem, we do it big. For all those out there, man, ain't nobody doing it bigger than Harlem. This is where it's happening at.
He was a Harlem finest, you know, Harlem respected, you know. It was just the loss that we've taken. A lot of times we take losses in the game, but we don't really understand the true depth of who we're actually talking about sometimes. And because maybe they haven't done as much as other people may have done, or been pushed in the spotlight as much as other people have. But Rob was one of those special individuals, man, that never really got the credit that he truly deserved.
10 Toes, I ain't know him personally, but I knew when he came to my birthday bash, 2020. He came to my birthday bash, and out in Queens. He from Harlem, but he had a podcast too, 10 Toes Down TV. So at first, he got the mixed stories, and he doing what everybody else doing, make me the bad guy, like a gentleman. I seen him at the funeral, and he was like, "Oh, Cal, yo, what's up, blah, 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 blah." You know what I mean? We talk, and I'm telling him, I said, "Nah, it ain't happen like that." So he's like, "Well, we're gonna talk about it, and, tell me exactly, what happened." So I'm like, "All right, cool, no problem." So, like I say, I did an interview with 10 Toes Down, and I showed them documents, receipts, text messages, and he apologized to me on his podcast. He's like, "Yo, oh man, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize because, I did like what the other bloggers was doing."
Showed me everything. I put a video out just like when I did. Y'all see out there, everybody whose name I call out, when I call a person's name out, I ask y'all to confront me. Put me on Front Street. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing wrong with confrontation. And if a brother did something right or if he did wrong, I'm willing to pay the price for that. So I'm wrong. I was wrong for putting a brother out there like that. The brother showed me plenty receipts. He showed me the whole conversation with him and DJ Self. That's all I could go off of the conversation that they had. He didn't receive the $20,000. You know what I'm saying? And that he was Black Rob manager. This is coming not only from him. This is coming from family members of Black Rob. A lot of people was affected by Rob's death. A lot of people passed the blame. Some people blame Cal. Some people blame Mark Curry. People blame everybody. Everybody gonna find somebody to blame when it comes to death. But at the end of the day, Cal was cleared up, and dudes from Harlem, they still got love, and everybody know the truth of what really went down.
Did my homework like I'm supposed to do, you know what I'm saying, and I cleared my name. You know what I mean? So, but it was crazy, like none of the people was involved. I mean, but you got the most to say after he's gone. So I guess it's the guilt.
If they was dead, he wouldn't be needing for nothing. What the fuck? He wouldn't even need me. What do you need me for? He wouldn't need for nothing. He would have died in peace. He didn't die in peace. What he got left? What he got now? What his family got? What his kids got? They ain't got nothing. Nobody that's in the limelight did nothing for him, man. Nobody.
I'll forever miss that dude, man, and I'll forever feel like we lost some of the most important times that we could have had together due to this fucked up shit that y'all call industry, that y'all niggas is out living and dying trying to be a part of, and don't know that this is one of the worst shits and it's because of the industry that they make it that way. But that man will forever be missed, but that man will forever be remembered. And to the end of time, man. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yo, this your boy GE Film, Atlanta, GA, man. Rest in peace to Black Rob.
And yo, I want to give a big R.I.P. to Black Rob, man. Send my condolences and my prayers to his family.
It's live and direct. This is Ocknell. I want to send my condolences to the family of Black Rob.
Yo, what's up? This is Billy Andy, man. I want to give my condolences to Black Rob's family. I want to say rest in peace to Black Rob.
What's up? This is Lil Stevie. Rest in peace, Black Rob.